In today's video, we'll be delving into football conspiracy theories, where we explore some of the most intriguing and controversial stories in the beautiful game, the most dubious refereeing decisions and match-fixing allegations that have rocked the football world. Are these just coincidences, or is there something more sinister behind them? But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and give us a like. Let's get right into it. Ronaldo and the World Cup final, 98. In 1998, an eagerly anticipated football match is on the horizon, featuring two of the most prominent personalities in the sport. Representing the French team is the enigmatic Zinedine Zidane, known for his graceful playmaking skills that have left a lasting impact on the game. Meanwhile, on the Brazilian side, Ronaldo takes the spotlight, widely regarded as the finest striker of his era and a worldwide sensation on par with the legendary Pelé. Nevertheless, during the game, where the French secured a convincing 3-0 victory, the two-time Ballon d'Or awardee appeared far from his usual formidable self. Several theories emerged, suggesting that the pressure of the event might have affected him. However, persistent speculations have also surfaced, indicating that Ronaldo may have experienced a seizure just hours before the match, leaving him unfit to compete at his best. Bebé's transfer to Manchester United. The transfer saga of Portuguese striker Bebé to Manchester United in 2010 has been the stuff of legends, and let me tell you, it's filled with more twists than a roller coaster ride. You won't believe the fishy elements surrounding this deal. First off, they shelled out a hefty £7.4 million for an unknown, unproven player. Talk about a high-risk gamble, and hold on tight because it gets even more unbelievable. Can you imagine the legendary Sir Alex Ferguson, the mastermind of football, splashing out that colossal sum without even laying eyes on Bebé in person? Yep, that's right. It's like buying a fancy car without taking it for a test drive. Madness. But wait, the roller coaster doesn't stop there. Despite all the hype and expectations, Bebé's performance at Manchester United and during his loan stints didn't exactly set the football world on fire. It's as if he disappeared into thin air, leaving fans scratching their heads and wondering what went wrong. Among the numerous theories swirling around Bebé's transfer to Manchester United in 2010, the spotlight has often been on potential shady dealings involving agents and representatives. The focus intensified when it emerged that Bebé's agent, Jorge Mendes, also represented former United assistant manager Carlos Queiroz. However, amidst all these speculations, one theory stands out like a bolt of lightning. Brace yourself for this captivating tale. It is said that a curious incident unfolded with Red Devils player Nani during his national duty with Portugal, who happened to be under the management of Carlos Queiroz at the time. Reportedly, Nani unintentionally consumed a performance-enhancing drug before a doping test. Sensing the gravity of the situation, he was sent back home, citing a mysterious shoulder injury just moments before he would have been required to undergo the doping test. Here's where the plot thickens. The intriguing theory goes that Sir Alex Ferguson, the mastermind behind Manchester United, sought a favour from Queiroz to excuse Nani and disrupt the drug test. Shockingly, Queiroz was subsequently found guilty of this action, leading to his dismissal from his post. In exchange for this favour, Ferguson allegedly agreed to pay an exorbitant amount for Bebé's transfer, allowing both Mendes and Queiroz to receive substantial payoffs as a token of gratitude. South Korea at the 2002 World Cup. There's nothing quite like witnessing a thrilling run by a host nation in a major international tournament, especially when that host nation happens to be an underdog. Take South Korea in 2002, for instance. They captured the hearts of football fans everywhere as they defied expectations and made it to the semi-final. With the advantage of playing on home turf and the surprising early exits of established football powerhouses like Portugal and France in the group stages, South Korea's remarkable achievement was within reach and entirely plausible. Nonetheless, during South Korea's journey to the semi-finals of the tournament, two matches raised some eyebrows due to peculiar occurrences. In the first knockout round, they secured an extra-time victory against Italy. The initial 90 minutes passed without much incident, and the scores were level at 1-1. However, what stood out was Francesco Totti's contentious red card as the referee harshly judged him to have dived. Adding to the frustration, the situation worsened when Damiano Tommasi's goal was erroneously disallowed for offside, and had it counted, Italy would have advanced as the golden goal rule was still in play at that time. However, fate took a different turn as the South Koreans ultimately eliminated Italy with a golden goal of their own. What adds a controversial twist to the story is that the match was officiated by referee Byron Marino, who had a history of making questionable decisions and faced several suspensions during his career. Shockingly, he was later involved in a serious offence, serving time in prison for smuggling heroin. Nevertheless, the South Koreans' following match against Spain far surpassed the previous controversy. In regular time, Spain seemed destined for victory as an own goal was strangely disallowed, leaving everyone perplexed. The drama continued in the golden goal scenario, with Spain having another goal disallowed, despite clear evidence that the ball was still in play when it was crossed over the byline. After the quarterfinal, a Korean newspaper conveyed a strong message, cautioning that their astonishing run was no longer a miracle, underscoring the magnitude of their achievements. Laundering. Rather than a conspiracy theory, numerous observers have put forth an interpretation that posits high-profile club owners and sponsors, like Chelsea's Roman Abramovich, Manchester City's Sheikh Mansour, and Qatar Airways' sponsorship of Barcelona, as potential means for regimes with controversial pasts and practices to improve their public image in the Western world. It is suggested that these associations serve as a way to essentially cleanse their reputation through their involvement with prominent sports clubs and sponsorships. For instance, the chairman of Manchester City, Khaldoon Al-Mubarak, has emphasized that the club's ownership by Abu Dhabi showcases the authentic identity and values of the city. Nevertheless, critics have been swift to highlight Abu Dhabi's controversial human rights track record, suggesting that the state likely wishes to prioritize its on-field achievements to overshadow its domestic issues in the eyes of the Western world. Russia and Qatar hosting the 2018 and 2022 World Cups. Oh, you can't help but feel that this is just a ticking time bomb, ready to explode from theory to undeniable truth. The whole process behind awarding the 2018 and 2022 World Cups to Russia and Qatar is shrouded in suspicion. It's like a thrilling mystery novel, with each page uncovering more bizarre details. During the voting process, it's as if countries were playing a strategic game, casting votes for less favored nations to knock out the strong contenders before switching their allegiance in later rounds. It's like a high-stakes chess match, where every move is calculated and clandestine. And let's not forget the juicy bribery allegations that are swirling around like wildfire. Jack Warner, the former FIFA vice president, is under the spotlight, with allegations of receiving a jaw-dropping $2 million in payments from a firm connected to the successful Qatari bid. It's like a Hollywood blockbuster plot with twists and turns you wouldn't see coming. As if the plot couldn't get any thicker, FIFA's internal investigations into potential corruption have been branded as nothing but toothless. Chelsea versus Barcelona Champions League semi-finals 2009. And finally, we have the 2009 Champions League semi-final between Chelsea and Barcelona, where referee Tom Henning of Rebo denied Chelsea 4 clear penalties and sent off their defender Eric Abidal for a soft challenge. Barcelona scored a last-minute equaliser to knock out Chelsea on away goals and went on to win the trophy. Chelsea players and fans were furious with Rebo, who later admitted that he made mistakes and received death threats after the match. Some conspiracy theorists suggested that UEFA wanted Barcelona to face Manchester United in the final, as it would be more attractive and profitable than a Chelsea United rematch. These are just some of the football conspiracy theories that have raised doubts and suspicions among fans and observers. Do you believe any of them? Do you have any other theories that you want us to cover? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more football conspiracy theories. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.